Welcome to Breakfast with G. Here we are in the first morning after the issue of stay at home by the governor of California and the mayor of LA. So here I am just having breakfast with you guys. Hope everybody's doing well and not going crazy. If you're wondering what I'm having for breakfast, it's just scrambled of eggs and beans. It's a recipe my dad used to make when I was a kid. Hey, there's a little squirrel. Hey, little guy. So in this blog, basically, I want to document what's been going on or how we cope with the whole coronavirus situation. This is, we are on March 20th, 2020. Spring should be in full swing. People should start to go out. Yet, we are here at home. One of the things that it keeps going through my mind is, what should you do? We're staying at home. There's so much Netflix and Prime that you can watch and Hulu that you can watch. Before you get really tired or sick or anxious, there's just so much relaxing you can do, like a staycation type thing, before you actually is like, okay, what do I do? Well, I learned a little bit of photography and video on YouTube. So not just now, it's taken me a while, but what I want to share with you is that I would like to challenge you, actually, all of you, to learn a new task. There are websites, free websites like YouTube. There are paid websites like Patreon, Creative Live, that have different types of instructors. Master class, learn how to cook, learn how to do photography. Some other thing that you would like to do, learn something, learn a new task, learn a new hobby that you can do at home. Our stay-at-home order for California as of right now, it's not a lockdown, but it does mean that we have to limit our traveling or whatever we do outside of the house to bare essentials. Pharmacy, groceries, gas. If you want to go for a run, go for a walk, you can. Just make sure that if you're around people in that same track, in that same park, that you distance yourself from each other. So this is what I think I'm going to do, is I'm going to post or talk about in the morning during breakfast some of the things that went on the previous day. So this will be essentially day 0, the day the announcement came about. I've tried for the first time a neti pot yesterday. My roommates are disinfecting everything they could possibly think of. They disinfected that. Just because we had been going out to work, not to work specifically because we teach dance, so we weren't teaching anybody at the studio. We're just there cleaning up, disinfecting the studio, that sort of thing. Going to the grocery store. And we got a little routine going that if we go to the grocery store, we go outside the house, we come back, immediately we have to go in and shower our hands. I mean, immediately we have to come back and wash our hands. If we were out too long, then we come in and we gotta take a shower, clean ourselves out. So yeah, this is the new life that we're gonna have for about, actually I don't know, the order is it's open-ended. I've been hearing comments on TV last night that it said it was going to be for a month, till April 19th. But I was looking at some news outlets like the LA Times and news media outlets on their websites, and pretty much it says the governor didn't give a deadline of when this will be over. This is the order for now. It can change to more dramatic measures. It can, hopefully not. It can lower, right? So we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, this is my first time ever vlogging or doing anything like this, so I'm still learning. See, pick up a new hobby that you can do, and we'll see how this goes. Tell me what you guys are doing, what you guys are planning to do. Are you one of the toilet paper hoarders? If you are, I don't know, start an eBay account. Auction that puppy up. Oh, and I also read somewhere that was they were going to have a law against people trying to return everything that they hoarded. So if you were one of those, they might try to get you back. Right? Because now the businesses are slow. Here you are returning everything. That's not exactly fair, right? What you could do is be kind with one another. If you notice that there's a neighbor, like we have an elderly neighbor across the street, and he can barely walk, but it's so sweet of him that he's the one that brings us fruit. He brings us soup. So do something for your neighbor. You see, if you know that there's an elderly person that maybe needs that toilet paper, that he's been kind to you, he's been nice to you before, reciprocate. And it's like, hey, here you go. Here's this little stockpile for you, so you don't have to go outside, right? Remember that the people that are elderly are the most prone to it. The more people that can get sick easily, but at the same time, we all have to be aware of it. We all have to be careful with it. So that's pretty much it. I'm done with my breakfast. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. Have that in mind. Pick a hobby, learn a new task, learn a new skill. Free outlets out there, or paid outlets if you want to pay for stuff. All right, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll discuss some of the things that we're planning to do, or whatever we plan to do today, things that we did do today, maybe some footage of the stuff that we've encountered or heard on the news and stuff. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.